as well, fucking running rapid between the wickets, bare shit on you.
Rolling on both, but not really close.
Fuck me, it's fucking angry.
No, it's different. Some people, like, obviously in different countries and stuff, people are used to it, do you know what I mean? Like, I tried going for a run the other day, yeah, in it, and I got to the top of my road, yeah, turned left, and then I was like, my heart was racing, bro, like, it wasn't like as if I was knackered, it was like I was just too hot, do you know what I mean? So I just turned around and went home.
It's like Denny, our pro, obviously he's from Sri Lanka, and he's like, the hot here is hotter than Sri Lanka, because in Sri Lanka it's more humid, whereas here, like, when it's hot in England, it's fucking hot in it, because the sun's like right down on you, obviously it's right down on you anyway, but like, when it's in England, like, he was like, here, the sun right on you, like, it's more humid out there, like you know when you step on the plane, you get slapped in the face by humidity. It's like that more, and it's more windy and shit.
It's vibes though.
Yeah, fucking not complaining, mate. Fucking
Yeah,
tell me about it. It's good.
Yeah, I'm out here, mate. I'd rather it be hot than cold anyway, that's for sure, do you know what I mean? Like, every time.
Definitely would rather it be hot than cold. I don't mind when it's cold, like, not too cold, because I like wearing layers in it, but I don't mind short and t-shirt in it. I had sunburn on my forehead this morning, and I got in the shower, when I got out, like, I was rubbing my forehead like that, and then, like, the brown skin, like the brown tan skin that I had was like peeling off my head, and I was just like, I've not been in the sun.
Yeah.
What's that, innit?
Yeah, I mean, people complain when it's too hot, people complain when it's too cold. I think we should just take our blessings as they come, because these heat waves, yeah, like this one right now, I can't remember the last time we had one this hot, you know. Was it this hot until the first lockdown? It couldn't have been this hot. Do you know what I mean? I remember
it was 30 degrees.
I remember it being hot in the first lockdown, but
It was the hottest it's been all year today, and in Heathrow, where it was the hottest last year, it's 32.5, I think it was.
I wonder why it's always hotter in London than it is here, considering like we're a small country, like you'd think.
Close to the equator.
I don't know how much. Do you know what I mean?
Still facts in it, you know what I mean? Closer down, further down south. Nearer the sea, I don't know, fuck knows. God knows what it is.
Yeah, God knows, but yeah, how are you, bro?
Tired, mate, very tired.
Yeah, me too.
Turned to a proper Spaniard, me, proper, like, sleeping in the afternoon, like my breaks, just to get my head down and that.
That's bad for you, you know. You'll get into, it's not bad for you, but you'll get into a bad habit of that, you know.
No,
Because eventually you'll start, like, you'll just become dependent on it. Because I never ever nap. I'm not a napper, me. I could not tell you the last time I had a nap. Like.
Yeah, but what time do you go to sleep? What time are you in bed?
In the week?
Yeah, what time was you in bed last night?
I'm usually asleep by 10:30.
So I mean, fucking hell. I can't remember last time I went to bed before 11:30.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever been asleep before, well, no, for years. If I was to go to bed at 10, so I'll fall asleep at 10:30, 100% I'd wake up at like 3 o'clock.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
I'd be able to get back to sleep, but I'd wake up.
One thing that I've realised that gives better sleep is drinking loads and loads of water. If you're mad hydrated, yeah, you sleep like an absolute baby.
See, that's all I drink though. All I drink is a bottle of water at home. That's all I drink. I brew in the morning and then bottles of water all day. Well, I just actually don't have any bottles of water at the moment because I drank them all. So I was drinking Vimto today.
Mate, one thing we was talking about at work, yeah, it was either today or yesterday, I think it was yesterday, we were talking about sleep paralysis, yeah. Have you ever had it?
Excuse me. No, don't think I have anyway. I've not that I can remember. I probably have had it, but like I think I've had an instance where I've not had sleep paralysis, but I've had other weird shit in my sleep that's fucking hurt me. Cat wants to get out.
Oh no, she's fine.
Sure.
She's fine.
She doesn't jump on
Just
me.
thinking of heat, that's all.
No, she's fine for now.
Yeah, I've had other weird shit. I think I've been mingling in sleep when I've been unwell and that. Well, never paralysis.
Yeah, we were speaking about it at work, and there's a guy that gets it. Like, he said he used to get it quite often, but then it got to a stage where he was aware of what it was. So when he experienced it, like he sort of knew what it was. So like his anxiety didn't like really throw you through the roof. But like I've never experienced it, me, and I know people have. And I'm currently googling like the definition of like what is sleep paralysis. So it's like, if my internet works, sleep paralysis is when you cannot move or speak as you are waking up or falling asleep. it can be scary, but it's scary but harmless. And most people only get it once or twice in their life. I mean, I feel like it's quite a vague thing, yeah, because the lad at work he was talking about, yeah, he basically claimed that when he's had it that bad, yeah, where he's woke up and he's sort of like been consciously dreaming, so he's been awake, his eyes have been open and he feels like he's awake, but yet he's still sort of, some part of his brain is still asleep or whatnot, and he's like still in like a dream or like a nightmare, and he's had it where he's felt like someone sort of like dragging him out of bed, like, it's a bit mad, but I swear that's like quite a common thing, yeah, like common-ish, where people have that experience like mad weird shit. Guy who I used to go to uni with, yeah, this is fucked. He said, I used to live with him, yeah, and he said, yeah, that when he was younger, he used to go to sleep, right, and he'd wake up and he'd see a girl at the end of his bed. And I believe him. Because he was like, it was one of the ones where like it fully like he was being like weird about it in the fact that he was like sort of like playing with him in his mind sort of thing. He was like shocked when he told us sort of thing.
That's fucking weird.
Imagine waking up and seeing a child, like he said he used to see a little girl at the end of his bed, yeah, and like there were times where he'd wake up, yeah, and he'd feel like something sat on the foot of his bed.
What the fuck? That's fucking weird, that. I've never experienced anything like that, I don't think.
You know, just like, I've had sleep paralysis, therefore, like woke up in the middle of the night and something's going on, but you can't action on it, so something like, not scary, but something will be happening and you can't move your body, or you can't make an action in order to action what's going on.
Can't imagine.
I don't know.
A common thing.
I don't think I've ever experienced it.
When I sleep flat on my back, when I sleep flat on my back, facing the ceiling, I always get sleep paralysis.
When we spoke,
always.
Seriously, bro.
Yeah, no, to be fair, when we spoke about that at work the other day, there was a girl at work who said, yeah, I can't sleep on my back because I get nightmares. But I've had that where I've woke up in the night.
I don't know what position I'm sleeping in when I'm asleep.
I usually sleep on my side, with one leg up and one arm under the pillow like that.
My signature position is, if I'm asleep, I'll either hug the pillow like that, on the side like that, but more recently, I just sleep fully on my side like that.
Yeah, I do that.
And then some covering between my legs like that. Can you see that on the camera?
Yeah.
Like you're spooning.
Yeah, like spooning. Obviously, when it's boiling hot like this, yeah, I just get the cover and like put the covering between my knees and like, because obviously my back's fucked and my knees are fucked. Just chill. It's my comfort like this, you know, like, just do the episode like this.
Yeah, what was that? You're at therapy, bro. Do you know the ones when people lie on the couch like that, lie down?
Don't change the camera because I'm going to get up. I'm not staying like this.
I want everyone to see what position you was in.
But
can you definitely see me like this? Is it a good duck or what? Like a smacker?
I definitely don't like that for the whole episode, you know. But nah,
is it not what?
I forgot my train of thought now. I've had it, yeah, in the night when I've woke up and I've seen like a coat hung on the back of my door and I'm like, who the fuck's that?
Yeah, I've done
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something mad like that.
I've done that. Like I've had like, I can remember like my uniform hung up on like my railing where my curtain is like at the bottom of the bed side, and you wake up or something and you're like, what the fuck was that figure? And then you're like, hold on a minute, it's my fucking coat.
Mate, fuck me, I remember this one at uni. I swear it was at uni. Someone, like a housemate, I can't remember what, it was either first or second year, had a cardboard cutout of the Stig, but like a life-size one, like a 6 foot one.
Okay.
Right. And I remember, I don't know if I fell asleep, and I can't remember, yeah, where I was, how I was sleeping and whatnot. But I remember waking up, yeah, in the night and seeing this fucking silhouette of a man, of a 6 foot man, yeah, and I absolutely flapped it. It took me a couple of seconds to work out where I was and what was happening. Like, I seen this cardboard cut out for Stig, mate. It was horrible.
Fuck that, I don't want that in my fucking room when I'm asleep.
But you reminded me then, yeah, when you said that you took your thing between your legs, like, your quilt between your legs, yeah.
Dick.
Obs. See, I don't know about you, yeah, but like, I like sleeping on my own.
Yeah, mate, 100%.
I hate sleeping with someone.
I mean, don't hate sleeping with people.
Yeah, of course.
Just hate sleeping in a bed with someone. Like I'm a sprawler, mate.
Me too.
I need my own space, man. It's the worst thing about being with someone if you have to share a bed, yeah. Fuck that. Actually, is the worst because I'm as rough to get to sleep. Me, it takes me a bit of time. Unless I'm absolutely fucking cream crackered, yeah. I've got to like toss and turn a bit, try both sides of the bed, you know, try every position and that, and then eventually I'll settle down. And if you're with a bird or something, can't fucking do that, man.
Yeah, I think I like the initial, like, there's nothing, I like a cuddle, yeah, like a little bit of a cuddle and that when you're chilling and when you're watching a film in bed with a girl or whatnot, yeah, exactly. But when it comes to going to sleep, yeah, like, I like my own bed, so it's very, very rare, yeah, that I slept in like a girl's bed or whatnot overnight and I thought, yo, this bed's bad.
Yeah,
like, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and I always have a shit night's sleep. It's always red hot. It's always red hot.
You always wake up in the morning, you're gagging.
Yeah,
you need a drink, yeah, or you need to go for a piss and you can't move or something like that, and like, fucking hell, man.
Yeah, I hate it. But there's things, yeah, like, because I don't know, some girls, yeah, like, they like having like a spoon in that during the night, and I can't do it. It's too hot. It's too flustered. It's not nice.
But
do you know what I mean?
It's not comfy, man.
No, it's not.
Especially if you've just done the deed as well, yeah, and like you want to spoon afterwards and you bite the night, you just want to go to bed and you're not even in your most comfortable position. And you've got a fucking
you're sweaty.
Sweaty and that, and you fucking what that, man. That's why I'm single, man.
Yeah.
That's the exact reason.
I reckon, yeah, because I hate sleeping with people.
Yeah, that's what it is.
I'm never going to get a girlfriend ever because I don't like sleeping with people.
We'll get with someone, we need our own separate beds.
Yeah, I was literally just about to get onto that point, yeah. When I'm older, I reckon it'll be a healthy part of my relationship, yeah, to have a spare bedroom that I sleep in like once a week. Straight up.
Yeah, but imagine telling
a lot of girls will hate that.
That's what I mean, imagine telling a bird that, say, yeah, I'm just going to sleep on my own tonight.
Yeah, but Dad sleeps on his own sometimes.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's fully understandable if your mum's sweet about it.
Yeah.
I can imagine girls would just be like, fuck that.
Yeah, especially now, like, imagine like being with a girl for like a year and you're like, babes, I'm just sitting in bed. That should be fuming.
6 months, yeah, sorry, I'm just going to sleep with one tonight. They're like, right, what are you doing? Messing with girls.
Yeah.
100%.
But I just want my sleep, like,
Just.
I honestly genuinely believe that I reckon when I'm older, when I'm married, that spare room is going to be fresh.
Locked off.
It's going to be fresh. It's going to have my Xbox in there. It's going to have the telly on the wall. It's going to have everything I need, yeah, for my own little chill space because I'm like, obviously I like sleeping on my own, so I like having my own. I don't particularly enjoy sharing a bed with someone I sleep in. And even besides that point, I like having my own personal space in a relationship anyway. I like just being on my own for a bit. So I just think that would just be. I think that would be healthy for my relationship when I'm older.
I reckon some girls would be the same as well. Like some girls probably would want their own space as well. But I don't know. We would have to get a female guest on to potentially talk about that.
Yeah.
And hopefully we will get one in the pipelines.
Now here's a question, yeah, that I'm gonna bring up. A point that I'm gonna bring up, yeah, and I will ask this exact same question when we next get a girl on the pod.
Okay.
Right. Strip clubs. Now, I've had this conversation, yeah, with a few girls, and they've all given me the same answer, and I'm sure every single female watching this episode, yeah, will have the exact same opinion. If you've got a girlfriend, right, if you went to a stripper's and you got a dance, are you cheating?
No.
You're not.
I don't think you're cheating, yeah. But I'll just say my piece on strip clubs now, yeah, because I know there's different opinions in this room about strip clubs, yeah. Some love them, some don't see the point really, right? In my opinion, why would you go to a strip club and pay money for a bird to give you a dance, yeah, right? Shake her tits or something like that, yeah, in your presence, right? You get a semi on, you start pitching a tent, yeah. Like, what's the point, man? Like, I don't see it, mate. Why not just link a ting or something?
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm swimming in birds, but like, strip clubs, they don't, unless I'm absolutely spasticated out my head, yeah, and all the boys are like, fuck it, we'll do it. I'm like, yeah, go on then, fuck it, like, if I've got any soberness in me, yeah, I don't see the point. But
yeah.
Back to your question.
First of all, yeah, some love them, some hate them. I'm not like a fucking serial strip club attendee, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, you got a black card.
I'm not like
Hot Peppers.
I've been to like, yeah, Hot Peppers Prague. If you want to sponsor this pod, yeah, Hot Peppers in Prague, shout me.
Get us a day pass.
But like, I've been to strippers like 5 times, maybe 6 times in my entire life, yeah. That's fact.
6
And
times?
3 of them,
6 times?
3 of them have been in
Holy
different
shit.
countries.
Fucking 16.
3 of them have been in different countries. That's fact. Prague, Malia.
How many times have you been long legs?
Once.
Fuck off.
Fuck off! Fuck off!
That's a fact. I've
It's
been to
full of shit.
I've been to
You get Grant Kershaw on the pod. he'll back us
I've been
up.
to Obsessions. I've been there in Manchester, and I've been to another one which I forgot the name of, which was Toilet. But they're the only one I've been to. God's honest truth. Hand on the Bible, yeah. No thoughts or crosses on my mother's
Not having
life,
that.
yeah.
6.
I've
Not
been-
having that.
You're a dead man.
I'm seriously. I've been to the strippers 6 times in my life, yeah. And my second point is, yeah, understandably, if I had a sober bone in my body, I'm not going to come off the pod now and go, who's coming to Longlegs in Chinatown? That's not going to happen. But if I've had a few drinks, yeah, and all the boys want to have a laugh and go, like you said, it's funny. Do you know what I mean? It's fun.
I'd still be like, I can't be asked. Sometimes, depends on the Bible. But I don't know, like, for me, for one, back to your original question, I don't think it is cheating because obviously girls, I assume girls would see it differently because obviously you're having another bird shake it for you. But I don't think it's cheating, but I just don't.
Yeah.
Not a big team for me.
I don't think it's cheating. I just think it's like I can't understand why girls.
Obviously, a girl's going to be pissed off, isn't she? If
Yeah.
you're getting action off another bird or something, and they're like, why? Their excuse can be, why do you need to go to a strip club? Why do you need to fucking do something like this?
But I think not to catch us. I think what's misconstrued is, yeah, like for girls, I think that like again, we'll ask this question again once we get a girl on the pod, yeah. Why do I keep saying that? Sorry.
Cricket just come on then.
Yeah, I'm tired of came on, sorry. I think what gets misconstrued is, yeah, with the whole idea of a strip club, is that I think personally that girls think that you're going to go there and get some sort of sexual satisfaction from it.
Yeah.
If anything, it's the complete opposite.
Literally, that's the shit thing about it. It's not, you know what I mean? You're paying money. A bird's just fucking wearing next to nothing, yeah, shaking the tits and their ass on you and that, and you're like, wait, she's fit. Fucking hell, pick your bird. What's the point, man? Go watch porn or something. Fuck me. Don't need that shit.
Nah, exactly.
But I'm not a party pooper, yeah, because of the ganger on it, and we're all fucking licking titties for fun. Shout it, you know what I mean? But if I'm pissed.
Yeah.
Sober me is I'm extremely polite and extremely respectful of women.
Yeah. Yeah. But what I can understand why a girl might be pissed off if a girl's boyfriend went to a stripper's, yeah, and got a dance. The images that the girlfriends would have in their mind of their man being danced on by a naked woman. Sorry guys, I'm just.
Cat wants to fucking leave, and
Go out. Go. Get out.
open the door and just stay there.
But yeah, what I think, yeah, I can understand why girls I might have an image in their mind of their boyfriend being danced on by a naked woman, being uncomfortable in their mind, yeah, and I can understand why girls might find it disrespectful.
Would you like your bird going to a male strip club, having some geezer shake his dick in your bird's face?
If you want me to be completely honest, yeah, I really wouldn't care. And that's the God's honest truth. And I say that because, yeah, I think if a girl went to a Magic Mike concert or whatever, yeah, and had a naked man shaking his thing, yeah, in a girl's face, and all the girl's friends are around this girl, and they're all laughing and joking and having drinks, yeah, and taking the piss and whatnot, you'll then understand what the camaraderie is like in a male strip club. Do you know what I mean? You'd be able to get a better example of what it is. Don't get it twisted. When you go to a strip club, yeah, there's always like some random old bloke on his bill getting pissed because that's the only thing he can do.
And
Yeah.
there's always one minging stripper, yeah. There's always one bird who's not fit at all. And if you get lots of her, yeah, it's game over, man.
Yeah.
You are not getting any sort of erection or anywhere near it, yeah. And you might as well just fucking rip your 50 quid up and fucking smoked it.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you go to strippers, don't get the mingers. That's my advice. That's Will's advice for today.
Yeah.
Only aim for the fitties, yeah. The bad bees. Don't go for no mingers.
I mean, I think that's pretty self-explanatory, to be fair. But
I've seen man get locked with mingers. That's all.
Well, that's the thing, yeah. But this is subjective, though. What you might find minging, someone else will find attractive. Do you know
Listen,
what I mean? So
we all know what a minging.
So you just go for what you like.
We all know what the butters bees are. You know what I mean? Not the bad bees. We all know what the minging ones are. And if you get stuck with a minger,
Will's got his own.
I'm not derogatizing. That's not a word.
No. We don't know what you mean.
I'm not demoralising women, yeah. All I'm saying is, there's a category of women at the strip club. There's obviously the higher end, better looking women there. Just because some women wear less clothes doesn't make them better looking.
Yeah, that's facts. But what
church.
I'm saying is, that's you say you might find someone, a quote, minging, yeah.
Good word.
But what I'm saying is,
Great
someone else in that room might not find that person minging.
Yeah, the blind old horny man in the corner. He's 70s, spunking away all his pension there.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Hey, all women are beautiful, really, aren't they?
We're all the same on the inside.
We're all pink on the inside. Some women more than others.
That's sick, you.
What? We actually are, mate. Cut our skin. What's on the inside?
Yeah, it's pink in it. Well, it's like red.
Red, isn't it?
Yeah, red.
Reddy pink. Rink.
Ring.
Yeah, birds. If you got a bird, yeah, let them go to Magic Mike concert.
Yeah,
See
try
what
it up.
it's about.
Listen, my future girlfriend, if you want me to pay for you to go to a Magic Mike concert,
Whoa.
and if you want to experience that shit, yeah,
Bit weird.
you go and do it. If it's going to get you up my back about occasionally going to the strippers with my friends, yeah, for a while.
Occasionally, been 6 times. Occasionally.
I'm 22, nearly 23 years of age.
16 times.
But I first went when I was 17. We all went in Malia. It was funny.
Don't remember that, mate.
You do, don't you?
He does.
He does.
He
He does. Fucking
He does.
peep show over there.
Holy fucker.
But that's bringing me on to, no, it's not bringing me on, but it's sort of kind of smoothly transitioning into my next point. And
I wonder if it is.
have you watched Love Island?
I've watched the first few episodes and I've not watched it since.
Are you watching it?
Yeah, I've watched them all.
Right, and I don't think...
Yeah, I fucking love it.
Put it on tape? Taping it?
It's +1 it.
Nice. But this...
Sorry. That's fucking brilliant. That.
Soon well.
Yeah, too well.
But this is what I'm saying about Love Island, yeah? And this is going to probably sound really old manish, but I don't give a Scooby-Doo, right? I started watching it, yeah. I stopped watching it, yeah, because I actually sat down and I thought about it. I'm a deep thinker, yeah. I actually deeped the concept of Love Island, the actual concept of it, and what you see on your telly every single night, and what this program is like promoting to people, and especially young people, yeah. I don't agree with the concept of Love Island, and that's only because after watching it, right, and when I was maybe watched it prior to fucking Caroline Flack taking her own life, I might have had yeah, and especially Mike as well.
Oh yeah. He was an absolute G, and he was one of my top 10 favourite people of all time.
That's facts.
That's church.
But yeah, like especially after that, maybe if they hadn't taken their own lives, I might have had a different opinion on it. But like when I was watching it, yeah, and there was like, so what's your type? And you'll go blonde, which I can understand, yeah, but people being so vague around the concept of saying just blonde. So what, this girl that you find attractive right now with blonde hair, right? If she just magically dyed her hair red or brown or fucking green for that whatever matter, yeah. Does that mean that you instantly no longer find her attractive? So if all these men, yeah, in this villa are sitting in front of millions of people every single night, yeah, and I'm not even just saying men, it works both ways, yeah, these women are going, I like men who are big and muscly, who've got tattoos, do you know what I mean? And all these people are watching it at home and thinking, if all these people, yeah, are into this, like, does that now mean that I have to dye my hair this sort of colour? Does that mean that I now need to change the way that I look in order for all these beautiful women or good-looking men to find me attractive? Like, is that how it works? And I can imagine and see how it might mess with some people's heads. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely, mate. That's 100% right. Obviously, Love Island is like the most popular show in the UK. Loads of people watch it. Loads of young people watch it as well. And like what they see on there, they want to be like. So only. I don't know, like. How can I say it? So like only people that are perceived to be good looking go on there. And
Exactly. Yeah.
So obviously, like you said before, just like the strip club thing, your version of what's good looking could be anything. But these producers, they pick people. Most of the people who go on there are already models and shit, aren't they? They're already in the public eye or whatnot. Like that's what they choose as good looking. But like for me personally, not every girl or lad, if it was a girl as well, is good looking on there from what I've seen them at the start.
Yeah.
There is still a bit of diversity to what you like, but what you see on TV is what the public perceives as beauty.
I think they use the word diversity, and I think they use the concept of diversity in the most loose way possible. Like,
Going back to what you said, do you think that a type is there for an initial attraction? So you're going to be initially attracted to somebody who technically is your type. So then, like you said, if say there was a girl who had blonde hair, so your initial attraction was straight to her because of that type, then maybe you got to know that person, got to know her personality, then she dyed her hair, then all of a sudden the type doesn't matter anymore.
Yeah, but I don't know, maybe, I guess, some people like blonde girls, or brunette girls.
Well, don't get me wrong, I like blonde girls, and if I seen a blonde girl and she's really good looking and she dyed her hair red, I'd be like, that's not as good looking, and I would be slightly less attracted to her. That's a fact. That's a fact for anyone. If you like brunette girls, and then this girl you really fancied then dyed her hair red, and there's nothing wrong with dyeing your hair red, by the way, I know we've fucking said red a few times. She dyed her hair red, there's no chance you would be as attracted to her as you would if you liked her as brunette.
I might have been, but the thing is though, I don't know, I don't feel like I've got a type.
Yeah, well if you don't have a type then it's even better for you because you don't have a type.
Like, I'm attracted to, like,
women.
Full stop, but I'm attracted to all different kinds of women, like...
I like all kinds
you know
of
what I
women,
mean?
I just...
Like,
bombers just seem to do it better for me.
Yeah, no, and that's fair enough.
Don't shoot the messenger, lads.
But, like, I don't know. I was going to say something, but I lost my train of thought.
Sorry, just put in there with this next question.
I've completely lost what I was going to say.
End of the day, Love Island, proceed to what it is, you know what I mean, all that shit.
Yeah.
There's a girl who's in Love Island at the moment, and it's a scandal, I'll say scandal, it's apparently with Aaron Connolly, who plays for Brighton.
Really?
And she's gone in the villa, and she's with Aaron Connolly, who plays for Brighton.
What a fucking little bitch, man.
Man.
See, that's
another
really
question. Do people do it just to?
Well, people
to actually not
it
to
happens
find
every
one
year.
in the first place.
The swear happens every year. Someone splits up with someone, or and they'll come out and they'll get back with him or something like that. Like it's just a joke, man, isn't it? And it's Love Island, and the main thing of it, they say, is to go on there and find love in it. I've seen a picture of funnily enough, I've seen a picture on Insta today of a bird who's been with a lad for 5 years. You might know Ben. Who's been with a lad for 5 years, and they met on Love Island. But I'm not sure who it is.
Yeah, that Olivia Bowen and
like,
Alex.
To be fair, like, even like Molly May and Tommy Fury, though, they're still together. Like,
people thought they wouldn't last, didn't it? They're together, so fair play. It can happen.
I think it's just mad. I just think the whole program is like mad hypocritical, because I think like at the end of the day, I understand what the concept of the program is, and what it's there to do. Like, it has to cause drama for people to watch. That's what people tune in for, But like, ITV tweeted out a thing saying we, after obviously like Caroline Flack and Mike who've died, saying that we take all of our contestants and staff's mental health super seriously. We don't condone anything that could possibly affect or alter the way that they think or see themselves, blah 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 blah. Yet the same night, this is one thing that I saw that tweet, and this is one thing that changed it for me. They were doing like a game, like a beer pong, and it was like, kiss the person who's most attractive to you, and kiss the person who you think's the least attractive. And then they go and do it, and it's like, and you're putting that out for her, like you're making her feel pretty much like mad worthless,
just
for that. And another one as well, what's he called, Hugo, bless him, when they did that challenge, they did a challenge, and it was like, all the girls, like, fair enough, like, all the girls in there might not initially like find this man attractive, but like, they made him literally stand on the sidelines for the entire thing, while they went and got other people who'd already been involved and pulled them out of his cage and kissed them and stuff, and just left him there on national telly in front of millions of people, feeling absolute shite. And bearing in mind, has he got a girlfriend yet in it, Ben?
Yeah.
Has it? Right, okay, fair enough. But for the period that I was watching it, like, imagine what that must have been doing for his self-esteem and how embarrassed he must have felt when literally none of the girls in there found him remotely attractive.
What I will say, bro, is you are right there. I can't imagine how demoralising it would be to be literally pretty much kind of embarrassed on national television, isn't it? If you're the ugliest person in there, they would take, or not even the ugliest, but not everyone's type in there, they would take that as an offence. But what I would say is, surely it comes to that risk when you sign up to go on the show.
Yeah, of course it does.
Do you know what I mean? If you sign up there, and not even, you may think you're the best looking person or not the best looking person.
A lot of these people are scouted though.
Well, yeah, like I said, most are already models or they're already something like that, yeah. But surely you know the risk to go on there. There's people get asked to go on there that don't go on there, innit? Like, a lot of people have turned it down. But surely you have to know the risks, and obviously you don't, probably at the time, you don't think, there's going to be a challenge where I get snogged and, well, the best looking person gets snogged and no one snogs me. It probably doesn't cross your mind, but you've got to you've got to be aware of what you sign up to, man. It's national telly, bro.
But there's a thing though, like with Love Island, we all know you're absolutely stupidly naive, to not realise that Love Island is scripted in one way or another.
Definitely.
And certain conversations have been materialised in order to create entertaining telly, Something happens, for example, like say for example, if two people had a cheeky snog up on the balcony and they didn't want anyone to know about it, in a real world, you wouldn't tell anyone, but the producers would be in there saying, you need to go and tell him that you just kissed her
or by the fucking fire pit.
So like, they're materialising this and they're telling these people what to do in order to make entertaining telly, So when this Hugo stood there, bless him, the most probably, arguably, possibly the most embarrassed he's ever felt in his entire life, and because ITV are so consciously aware of making sure that everyone feels good about themselves and no one ever feels demoralised in any way, shape or form. Why has the producer not come in and said, right, you might not want your girls, but just for the sake of, whatever on the slide, someone needs to go and pull him and give him a kiss, or at least involve him in the exercise. Do you know what I mean? Rather than just leaving him to the side and making him feel embarrassed, and then they're zooming in on his face going, well, that was fucking embarrassing, and trying to draw him out. Do you know what I mean? It's just stupid. The whole thing is just a big pile of hypocrisy.
You need to watch one on Netflix called Too Hot to Handle.
Is that good?
Is it like mug off that?
So like there's all these people going to one island. They've got a prize pot of 100 grand, but the rules are like no sex, no kissing, no touching, anything like that. And if you break the rules, the prize pot goes down and down and down. You don't get away with anything.
People always break the rules.
Yeah. So then the prize pot's just going down. People are getting well annoyed and then.
That's like
That'd be hard. That.
But is it actually like, I don't know? Is it?
It's to teach people like not to do that and to build relationships as opposed to just sleeping with someone as soon as you see them.
Have you seen that one Married at First Sight on Netflix? I binge watched it in a day. It was actually really good. It was all these Americans and basically like there's a house, like a penthouse for the men, penthouse for the women, and what they do is each day they'll go to this like other separate room and there's like it's like a little lounge, probably like cut off where the end of the couch is there to the door. And there's got like a little comfy like a settee in there, a table, and there's like a wall between it, and then the other side, say where Ben is the same thing, and the man and woman are on either side, and they talk to each other through the wall, and they get to know each other over a certain amount of weeks, and they literally just fall in love, or even resent each other's personalities over a period of time, and then come to the end of the show, the man will then propose to the woman before even seeing them. Obviously, to be fair, like granted, the majority of them are attractive people, so it's not like you might not find someone you're not going to find someone who's your type. You might not find someone who's your type, but the person that you meet is traditionally attractive. Do you know what I mean?
Do you have to propose to him or?
I think you might have a choice, but like the concept is to eventually leave it engaged, and then what you do is they meet at the end, like they meet the first time they meet, and then
is that the wedding?
No, the exchange rings then, and then they go on a holiday. They get to know each other as fiancés and then they get married at the end of it. But sometimes they split up, which is quite funny. Like there was one where I know Webbs has watched this, where there's this couple and then they just end up completely beefing on this holiday and like dashing each other's wedding rings back at each other and all that. But there's a couple that are still together off it.
Bro, I could never ever do that, mate.
Yeah, it's mad.
No chance. That's crazy. That's a big fucking gamble. That man. That's crazy. That.
But at least
Could get lucky though.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you
If
got
you-
right.
If you ain't got a chance with any bird, or not even got a
Could
chance
be
with
fate.
if you're just really shit at chatting to people, or you know, you're not good with women, or women may not be good with men, and then sign up for the show, and then it just works. Because a lot of people are shit, man, aren't they? Like, a lot of people may not be good speaking to people, a bit nervous or something like that. So not seeing the person initially, and just getting to know them, and that you know, bring out a lot of characters that you don't know.
Yeah. But I just think that concept is a much better and a healthier concept than what Love Island is. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then again, I've seen things on Twitter. I've not actually watched an episode, but apparently the American Love Island's like way more ethical and like it's just a lot more natural. But then again, the original Love Islands, like the first ones, they were well more natural than they are now, because people then didn't realise the fame that comes off the back of this one, off the back of it now.
Yeah, that Love Island a few years ago, I didn't really watch any of the early ones. Like the first proper one I actually watched, I don't know if it was like 3 years
It
ago.
was like the Chris and Ken one.
Yeah, that's like the first noticeable one, and that was like, everyone said it's like one of the best ones, isn't it? That's like the only one, I think that's probably the first one I watched as well. I've seen a clip of that as well today actually. But that was a sick one, that. They were all G's as well, and all the girls in that, in my opinion, were all really good looking.
Yeah, they were.
And like,
Amber.
Amber, what was that one called? There's some absolute firebird in there. When she was like the bombshell in that black bikini.
Jess.
Oh yeah, she was.
When she come in like that, yeah, woof,
I put that clip in the Twitter chat now.
yeah, she was fucking tasty, mate.
But that's
Where
the
are
thing.
you, Jess? Oh, she's married now, isn't she?
She's married.
She's married.
Married the guy who
Yeah,
she was
she's married, I
partnered
love
up
that,
with,
innit?
yeah.
What, the guy from Manchester?
I swear.
Dom.
Oh no, she don't. Oh, yeah, what? She's.
Yeah,
They're
like
married, got a kid and everything.
Bro, I swear they married on like ITV.
Oh no, it was in the. It was in all the little Heat magazines and all that.
I
Wasn't
swear
it?
it was in like Granada Studios, something like that. Something stupid.
Yeah,
They
I
got
think
married on
they
TV.
yeah, no, I think they did.
And
you
they
know.
both were like wearing no clothes.
Yeah.
Like, it's just embarrassing that.
That sort of thing.
But Jess, you are fire. Not
These
me.
people like.
DM me,
Yeah.
please.
But what was I gonna say then? Yeah, that's the thing. So, do you reckon if you went on Love Island, yeah? So like the concept, like now, everyone who goes on Love Island, especially if you get to the latter stages of it, and like if you get to the latter stages, you're clearly liked by the public, more or less. And these people would get out of Love Island, yeah. And straight up, you might have gone into the. So imagine if we went in, yeah. We went into the Love Island villa with 1,000 Instagram followers, yeah. And we come out, just us normal geezers, yeah.
Hey.
Come out, you know you're expecting it, but you come out of the villa
Life changes,
and
bro.
you've got a million and odd followers on your Instagram. But it's not even just that. I think it's just like the instantly getting recognised in the street,
Promo
all this
videos.
money being dangled in your face. And I can imagine at first the idea of it sounds really, really fucking nice. I mean, I'd love to come out fucking with a shitload of money and everyone loving you and you know the fame and all that and just life-changing experiences and whatnot. But I don't know, like not everyone's cut out for that lifestyle, you know.
Defo,
That's
man.
probably why a lot of these people end up like mad depressed
Yeah.
and mad mental health issues, you know.
Defo, it's how you cope with it. It's a complete different lifestyle change. We ask to do stuff, you'll have agents, all fucking trying to get the most of you and whatnot. If you had the chance to go in Love Island Villa, would you go in?
Probably, yeah. I don't know, that's just completely hypocritical from what I just said.
All that, yeah, fuck it.
I would, prior until I had my epiphany about the programme. Now, no, I refuse to. Would I go on Married at First Sight? I don't know, mate. I don't know, you know, something.
I'd go on the Love Island Villa, me, but I'd be shitting myself in case I got pied or something. I'd be like, oh god. I reckon.
And imagine doing the one at the start, no one steps forward, you just stood there like,
I reckon I'd do
fucking
bits in the villa, me, like people would like me for my personality guy.
But the thing is though, maybe if you change the format of the show, yeah, and you put average guys and girls in there, yeah, fucking John the plasterer from Dudley in Birmingham, yeah, put him in there,
What they do that though? Fucking in the plaster in there now, or
a bricklayer,
bricklayer or something. They do that now. It's just
But he does
really-
modelling on the side, though,
Yeah,
bro. All
yeah.
these people, yeah, like
Well,
putting
no,
someone with a
no,
fucking belly.
Do you reckon it'd get as many views?
No, it wouldn't though.
Imagine though, Big Brother used to do it. And Big Brother used to bang, mate.
Yeah, but Big Brother was like that. Weren't them all fucking shagging and that? Was it? That was
No,
like
they did
just
do a bit of shagging though.
Yeah, some of them did, but that was like living in a gaff together, weren't it? And how they cope and they have to do like mad shit and like they're all fucking against each other at the end and drive people fucking insane. Like, Love Island's not like that, innit? Love Island, the concept of Love Island is to either find love or at the end take
These
money.
programmes came off the back of the concept of Big Brother.
Yeah, Big Brother was like
That was
a
the
catalyst,
first to do
wasn't
it.
it? Yeah, definitely. I
Mate,
understand that.
I seen a clip, from Big Brother. Do you remember that? Have you seen that? Do you remember what's he called? He did some work. He wears quite a lot of stuff in my work. The guy that was on Emmerdale, like the mixed race guy, and there's like a mixed race lady in there. Well, a mixed race bitch, like she's a cow. Nah, you know what I'm about to say? When he comes up to it, I don't know if you've seen that clip. He goes up to it in the house of the Big Brother. It's celebrity Big Brother, yeah. And he goes up to in the house and goes, "Wee, you alright?" Like, wee. And she's like, "Hi, you alright?" And then she goes into the thing and she goes, "Oh, he's attacked me. And then she goes into this room and completely fabricates it, yeah. And he's going, "Oh no, it wasn't on. He proper hit me." She's getting around the house going, "Yeah, he punched me, did that."
Yeah.
And in bed, I keep forgetting his name, but bless him, yeah, he was absolutely heartbroken, thinking,
Yeah.
"I would never do that. I would never." Do you know what I mean? Like, and then it's comes like everyone's turning against her saying, "I can't believe you've done that." And she goes into the diary room.
Yeah.
Someone goes into the diary room and he goes, "Now there's a reason why we've not kicked him out,
Yeah.
because we know he's not fucking done it."
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
You're just a fucking weirdo.
Yeah, and then she's completely tried, and then she's just ruined her career for herself just off the back of trying to be a cow for doing that. I don't really know what point I'm trying to make, yeah, but
Yeah, neither do I, but I know what you mean. Like, some people just fucking know better.
Yeah.
There's that joke bird everyone knows. Oh, she's died as well, hasn't she? That bird is like, who is she? Who is she? Fucking
Who's that?
that blonde bird. I can't even look at it. You don't know what I mean? You know what I mean, Pug? That bird's in the diary room and she's going fucking insane.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? She's passed away. She died earlier this year, swear. You'll know what I mean, bro. She's like, I don't even want to look at it. I fucking joke, man.
I'm pretty sure.
Sad that though. Actually, it's bad.
I'm pretty sure my brother applied to be on Big Brother. It was either that or X Factor. I think it was X Factor actually.
Did you get on?
He got through to the like you see the producers at first.
Yeah.
Like he didn't meet Simon Cowell and that.
No.
No, he weren't Big Brother. It was X Factor. He went there like when he was in a band. He went with the singer from the band, and they both fucking tried it out. And he got there, and you see the producers first, and you then sing to them. And you either say if you're really really shit or you're really really good, they'll let you through for the telling. And he got there, and he was just banging in the middle. Do you know what I mean? So they were like, "Yeah, fuck it, you're not really worth out."
Bangers, mate. Shit happens, though, doesn't it? I guess.
Yeah.
Wasn't meant to be.
But yeah, I don't know. Like reality TV, they're just trying to like up the ante each and every time because that's the only way that you can keep people engaged. If it's the same thing every single time, it just becomes boring and people will tune out. So how far will these companies take it? Do you know what I mean?
I wonder what the next big reality show is going to be. Like, what else could they really do from here?
The best one for me is I'm a Celebrity, get me out of here.
Yeah, I'm a celeb's good.
If they did that with regular people, that might be interesting.
Nation's favourite, that, isn't it? Even with celebs, though, it's good. It's good for
Yeah, it
celebrities.
is, yeah,
Like,
it
when
is.
Harry Redknapp was in it.
Yeah, sick.
Sick, that.
He was on the last one. It was Vernon Kay was on it. He was pretty funny.
There's
the last one.
To be fair, I don't really watch it.
Last one
The
was in that
contestants, like the calibre of contestants they put in every year, is just going down.
Yeah,
down,
it is.
down,
It
innit?
is. It is. Do you remember when?
When Cheryl called it?
Jimmy Bullard won it, didn't he?
Oh, yeah.
That was
not the
scenes.
last one.
No, when he did
Yeah,
it,
he was
scenes.
He's Joel Mann, isn't he?
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Like, there's been some mad famous.
Get me out of this
Mate,
shit.
what-
Get me out of this shit out.
Chloe.
I knew I could do it.
Bruce Jenner was in it. Caitlyn Jenner was in it.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty famous.
In it, yeah, he got paid, well, she or he got paid.
She got
tail.
paid.
Got paid absolute dough for that.
Yeah, she did. Who else is there? There's been mad famous people in it. One, well, Katie Price was in it once. She got mad famous. Well, she was famous, but she's not that famous.
Who was that bird, that old woman who was like a fucking dinghy and she was like on a posh and she's like...
Gillian
Lady-
McKeith.
No, is it Lady C?
Oh yeah.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
she's
yeah.
like, ooh,
Do you remember her for the Chasers on it?
Oh yeah, that big bird.
Yeah.
She joke her. Did they keep? Oh, what did you say, Gillian McKeith? The one
When she kept passing out, like fainting on the train.
Did Katie Hopkins on it?
I don't know, mate. Gillian McKeith had fucking salt in the knickers, didn't she?
Mate, do you remember when Gino De Campo was on it, yeah? And they caught that rat and killed it and cooked it. And they got bare backlash because they caught a rat in the fucking wild and chopped it up.
I don't remember.
Do you remember when Amir Khan won the Dingo Dollar Challenge? He ate all of it, bro.
Big up on their car.
Anyway, what a dick. What a dick. All them fucking strawberries and cream.
Oh god.
What a dick.
Joke on him.
But yeah, I don't know. I just don't really think, yeah. reality. To be fair, you know what? Yeah, I don't even watch TV like that anymore. You know.
Nah, bro, I don't watch TV.
I watch YouTube the most.
Yeah, I watch YouTube shit. But I watch the same stuff for me, like cricket stuff, UFC, boxing, some footy stuff. That's about it. That's all I watch.
Yeah. No, I watch better shit on YouTube.
YouTube's the plug for me.
Yeah, I mean Netflix is good. I mean it's alright, but it's the future though, isn't it? Like I think that Sky will eventually turn into like a streaming platform. It's the only way they're going to be able to keep up. Even like with DAZN and stuff like that. Now they've seen the future. Like
I seen a thing the other day saying, I can't remember who said it. I think it might have been Dana White. And the UFC was like, in the end, it's going to be like 4 just massive streaming platforms that are just going to take over. And like Netflix, was it Netflix who were bringing out like games or something as well? And Netflix doing like they're going to make their own games and shit and put that on there as well. And like like all streaming and stuff like that is literally just going to take over everything. There's going to be like catalyst for it. Like Sky will probably be on it as well.
Yeah, no, Amazon are on it as well.
Amazon. See Jeff Bezos go to the moon.
Yeah,
set off today.
Great. Apparently, yeah, it's only 60 miles.
Not to the moon.
Not to the moon, to space.
Oh, to space. Yeah, to get out of the atmosphere.
60 miles up in the air.
Do you know he's gone with an 18-year-old geezer and like some 80-odd-year-old bird? Thought that, innit?
Yeah. But you don't think it's pretty mad though, yeah? Like I heard that today. I don't know if it's true. I'm quoting someone from my work, yeah. But apparently, it's 60 miles from the ground to the atmosphere, to the outer atmosphere, yeah. But you think, how many miles are you in the air when you're in a plane? Like, mate, it's got to be a lot of miles.
How far is it to Birmingham? Is that 60 miles?
No, 70 to Nottingham.
Alright, so I was just thinking like, that distance is you're in space.
To Birmingham. It's 93.1 miles.
To Birmingham?
From right here. 93 miles.
So not even to drive to Birmingham, which would take you what, 1.5, 2 hours?
1 hour and 43 minutes.
Yeah. Right.
So yeah, when you put it into perspective like that, like
that's what I mean. That distance,
which is a very really in the grand scheme of things, it's a small
in a fucking
percentage of the UK.
In a big fucking spaceship. Like, how quick would you get there? How long would it take to get to space then? Do you rate he's fucking on the moon now?
No, he's come back.
Nah, it's set off.
Yeah, he's already come back, bro.
Right, this is what confused me, yeah, because I seen a thing saying he'd returned, and then I seen a thing saying it showed the space launch of it going up into the moon.
You know, it popped up on my thing before saying it's landed safely.
Yeah, I know, but then the next video I saw was it taking off.
I don't know.
So I don't.
It was about 2 o'clock this afternoon. It took off.
Yeah, I know. So he's already been in.
Yeah.
Nah, I don't know, man.
Was it just a tester?
I don't know. I saw that it went right, but the notification was that he's returned safely. But the video that I saw was it taking off from Earth, from Texas. So I don't fucking know, man.
It blows my mind, stuff like that, you know. You know, apparently, yeah, like, Joe, when they send like rovers to Mars.
Yeah.
How big would you think it is?
Aren't they pretty henna?
I thought originally.
Like that big.
Bro, they're fucking massive.
Are they henna, yeah?
It's like a lorry. I don't think it's like a lorry. I think that's a lie. But it's big because I seen this picture. It's like the thing that I followed on Twitter the other day. It's like putting things into perspective. So like a human or like a group of humans will stand next to something or under something or whatever, and next to this object, and it puts it into perspective how big this object is. And there was like a space rover, and there's like, I'll try and find the picture and I'll put it on the screen.
Sorry, just seeing this in as well. The question: how far is Jeff Bezos going into space? 62 miles. The flight is expected to reach a high point of more than 62 miles before it falls back to Earth.
Yeah, so 60 miles to space. Mad. But yeah, so like there's a picture of this woman stood next to this rover, and the rover is massive, like a lot bigger than just a regular sized car. It's pretty mad.
I thought you were going to the moon, mate.
Nah.
Pussy. Why is it not going to the moon?
Jeff Bezos is that guy though, yeah. His intentions, his like plan will be so much bigger than just going to the moon. He's one of these guys, like Elon Musk,
go to Mars.
All these mad people, yeah. Surely you must think, yeah, that in the future, way after we're dead, probably when our grandkids are dead, probably. But like, there must be intentions of like doing like planet surfing So if you really wanted to, you could go to fucking Mars for the day. Do you know what I mean? Or you could go and live on Mars if you really wanted to, or go to fucking the next universe and do X, Y, and Z. Do you know what I mean? Like
That would be a massive money.
I reckon like
How much would a ticket to Mars be?
fucking thousands, millions.
That guy, that 18-year-old kid, someone anonymously put a bid in to get on that flight to space. $28 million it was.
What he paid to go on the?
So someone anonymously bidded on it to go, and then it said that the guy couldn't come because of schedule arrangements. So I don't know if that's why that 18-year-old kid went on, but then he's just gone on instead.
That's when you know you're rich in it. He just offered to pay 28 million quid to go on a spaceship. And then turned around and went, I've got some on.
Oh,
do you know what I mean?
I've got a fucking wedding.
Yeah,
like you didn't know. Fucking
Yeah, it's mad. How long were we going for?
50 minutes.
Yeah.
50, yeah, sound. It went pretty quick that, you know.
Yeah, it did go quite quick to be fair, but I'm still fucking sweating my back off. So.
Yeah. Right.
Bye guys.
See you next time.
Safe.